Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Sorry for no post yesterday, obviously. My PC was having some issues. It's alright, though. We are back today, though. Some very big games happening. As you can see right here, cool clip from Kane's era. It's going to be crazy if Envy do win Ascension. The fact they can't bring Kane's era or Ion is just a little crazy. I wish they would change the rules so that they could bring him, because I'm not gonna lie, they could be champions contenders. They're crazy. They're crazy.
On the Python.
But if you do see right here, uh, PaperX did win Pacific. You see them holding the trophy right there. Congrats to them. Very big win, especially two trophies in a row, especially after winning Toronto. Very, very, very one-sided game. Like we can see right here. We're gonna look at this grand final right here. PaperX and RRQ. I mean, 3-1. I mean, granted, RRQ did get one map, but and something he was just going crazy. Same with Forsaken, but something did win MVP. He did get the MVP. He got the golden keyboard. I don't know if there's anything about that on here. Some funny gifts from Cloud9 now that they're knocked out and everything. But he did get I think it might be on PaperX's page. So here we can go look here. Yeah, we can see right here. He got the MVP, so I don't know if it's like solid gold. I don't know what it's made out of, but you can see right here. It's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. He went off in this series, man. He was crazy. He was crazy. But if we go back here, we got a tweet from Demon One. He's saying bonjour, like, obviously Champions is in Paris. As you can see under me, got the poster. But what does this mean? Does this mean that he's coming back? That he's gonna play on a team for champs? I don't know what their teams are really missing. I don't know. Maybe he's just trolling. It's his monthly troll tweet, weekly troll tweet. But before we talk about this tier 2 stuff, I did want to go over the EMEA finals and then this finals too. Map 1, 13-8. I watched all of these. I stayed up. Map 1, it it was pretty one-sided. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was 13-8, but map 1 was just paper X all the way. Map 2, uh, there's not much to say about this. Paper X just, I mean, granted, you were making a comeback in the second half. Not a very long comeback though, because I mean, obviously it was 12-1 or 11-1. Like we saw the other day with the G2 Sun game. Oh, I don't know if I actually went over that. I gotta go over that game too, I guess. So there was a couple games. Sen G2. There's the Sen NRG game. Here, I guess I'll finish going through this first, but Ascent, just absolute destruction from Paper X, as you'd think. But map 3 Lotus, it's the another comeback, where they win the next two maps and then they take it away from Paper X. But no, it was only 13-6. I mean, they had a really good second half. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good to watch. Jumpkin and Crazy Guy stepping up, but still Jing and something. I mean, and Forsaken too. They were all putting in the work. Even though they weren't winning rounds, they were still getting frags. So, and then as you can see here, last map Haven was a 13-7. It was still pretty paper excited the whole game. Not much to write home about for RRQ, but that's all right. That's all right. That's totally all right. I mean, they did win it against Gen G, so I mean, they got one trophy. I mean, it was a while ago now, but hey, at least they got something. You know what I mean? Now on to EMEA. As you can see here, man, I was hyping up. Here, I want to see if I can go to this tier maker. I want to see if I can go back to this. Because I was hyping up in the last video. I was hyping up Giant X, After watching their last couple games, I was like, Oh, sorry there, voice crack. But after the last couple games, I was like, wow, these guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty fire. Oh, sorry for my mic peak there, but wow, they really destroyed BBL. This was absolutely insane match to watch. Over the three matches, them only dropping 21, 22, 29, 24. I mean, Sociable, he tried. Once again, Sociable and Friends, he tried. Garbino, 51, 25, 59, 31, plus 26, plus 28, plus 25, plus 15. Dude, if I were BBL, I'd just quit. And that's what it sounded like what was happening, because there was some drama. Some drama with BBL or something. Yeah, see, like right here, as Rocket was saying, rumored that BBL is on the chopping block, and I don't know why. I don't know why they'd be on the chopping block. I don't know if Riot made an investigation on the drama that happened with one of their players or what, but it's pretty interesting because BBL, they could be a good team. I think they just lost all hope after almost losing or almost beating Team Liquid. I think they lost all hope and they were just like, we just give up. We just give up at this point. And Giantex, their vibes were high. They beat Fnatic, they beat Navi, and then they beat BBL 3-0 in a crazy fashion. But Giantex did lose pretty bad to Team Liquid. I mean, it wasn't pretty bad. It was still pretty close. Like this was 13-10. GX took 4 in the beginning. This was 13-9. They both went on their respective runs. I mean, Liquid, it was still a pretty bad beatdown there. But then, the last game it was 13-10, so I mean it was still pretty close. It wasn't like extremely it wasn't like too crazily of a smackdown like the rest of these games, right? I mean, they still won like, you know, 10-9-10 each game, but it was alright. It was alright to see him try. Looking at this, I mean, the three teams that won the regions respectively. I mean, you got Team Liquid, G2, and then PaperX. And if we go over here to the Americas, like we look at this Energy Sun game, as a real Sun fan, as someone who really likes Sentinels, I don't know anymore. We might have to go down here, man. I don't know, because I think I think RRQ. Uh, I think the way I'm looking at it now, it's more like this maybe. Because, like, I mean, I still have my hopes in RRQ to make a run. Because unless Fnatic and Team Heretics get really good, I mean, they've had good time to practice, but I think this is as it stands now. After Sen has been beat down over and over these last couple of games, by G2, with Leaf coming back, and then NRG. So this one, pretty bad is an understatement, man. This was horrible. This was really, really bad. They took the first 6. Sen finally won one. Ooh, we're gonna go on a run, right? No. 3 in a row. 1, 1, 2, and then 3 to close it out. Only won 4. This gave me hope. Watching this gave me hope right here. Because they went on a big win streak. I was like, okay, we take map 2. It stays competitive. No, no, we don't take map 2. No, there's no map 2 winning. They bomb out. They get destroyed. This one they do win. It was pretty scrappy though. It was pretty scrappy. Like Bang had to show up on the sunset. He really did. Narrate John QT, Zelsus. I don't know what's up with Zelsus or any of these players. I think their beating down from G2 is just so bad they've lost hope. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, like, really, I don't know. But and then it just gets worse. It just gets worse. It was 11-1 at the half, and then Sentinel started putting a couple runs together. I was like, oh, wow, wait, they're gonna do it. They're gonna bring it back. Nope. They get another one. Nope. And then they close the game out. I just destroyed. That's just actually destroyed. It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. I'll never get that. I'll never get those 3-4 hours back. But I'm telling you, I want them back after watching that. Um, and then G2 Energy. Watching this game, like, I mean, the score differentials are pretty good. Scuba showed up. Scuba showed up. He did a pretty good job. But looking at this, I feel like, because I mean, like, it was like 13-11, 13-8, 13-10. They weren't like very far apart games. Like, they were still winnable for each team. They were both making runs, but G2, they would just get into a groove, and then NRG just wouldn't know how to fight them back, and then they lose each match just like that. But I think, mm, I don't know. I'm hoping Giant X. I don't know where to put RQ at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of B teams right now. Because RQ didn't really put up a fight against Paper X, but neither did Sen. So they get like here right now. I feel. Uh, Giant X. Maybe they could make it run. I mean, I don't know how they do against international teams. I'll keep them in A, just because of the performance the last couple weeks. I'm gonna keep them in A, just being hopeful. But the top three teams right now that are R and S are still PaperX, G2, or PaperX, G2, and Team Liquid. I need more dark horse teams. Like, I don't know, I don't know exactly. Let me look. How did I'm curious as how to T1 did, because I know I was talking about the other day. They got fourth, but like Gen G bombed out. If they didn't bomb out so hard, so ooh, if they didn't bomb out so hard, and Nongshim didn't, like, I don't know if Talon didn't make their little run. I mean, like, yeah, T1 got fourth, but they got a fourth by beating Nongshim and an RRQ, which hasn't been looking super duper good. Well, that week at least. And then, they made that crazy run and then eventually lost to Paper X. But I'm still keeping T1 down here. For now, I think I'm gonna keep them over XLG. I'm gonna put XLG at the bottom just because I I'm not that super into watching the Chinese teams, but I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot. They were alright. I haven't seen them make any like progress or good runs. They didn't win their region. They didn't get close to winning their region. I mean close as in like, getting second. So uh I think this is looking alright right now. I'm putting, unless Sen make a good comeback. This is just after this week's games. Like, if I see Sen have an extremely good game against Giant X, I mean, probably like A, because it's Giant X. They could easily well just get destroyed, But there's this, and then I did want to talk about some tier 2 games, because if Sentinels bomb out of champs, and they lose 2 in a row, if they lose to Giant X, man, I don't know. I can't support G2. Like, I don't know what about it. I like G2. I just don't really like G2. Like, they're too good. It's like wanting the Dodgers to win the to win the World Series. It's like wanting the Dodgers to win the World Series. It's they're too good. You got to root for a team that's like not the best. But like for Paper X, I feel like I can root for them even though they're the best in the region. And have a very good chance at winning champs. It very well just could be G2 versus Paper X if we don't see some runs from any of these teams. So I'm gonna close this, close these. Now we just got tier 2 to talk about, because I mean, Hubert, they're not in this, they can't ascend at all. But it's just like, oh man, like I was saying earlier a couple of seconds ago, or a couple of minutes ago before I cut myself off, if they, like, what do they do if, Sentinels bomb out a chance and then, like, they need a roster change? Like, they drop Celsius. I don't think they would, just because it's hard, because it's no Tens and Saucy. Against TSM, this is just rough for how they've been looking. I mean, they lost to Envy, but, they beat Maryville. They went on this good run, and then boom, 2-0 to TSM. So it's very tough. It's very tough. But we can look right now. There was other matches going on. QOR versus TSM. Right now, as it stands, I haven't watched this game at all. I didn't see this, but this is looking to be a good one. Very well-rounded teams. I don't know Alim. I've never really watched QOR, but this guy just dropped 37 to win a game. So even though they won 17 to 15, I don't know. Like if this guy doesn't drop another 37, what are the chances that like, oh, I guess QOR have just strung together three in a row, but that's against the point. I feel like if he doesn't drop another 37, what? Then like they just lose. I don't. I mean, the rest of his team did pretty good. 20s, 25, 22. It's better than Qbert. So I mean, or TSM, but it's crazy because I mean, you want NV to ascend. I mean, TSM ascending would be cool. Exolo Slazer, they got all those teams in other regions. The only challengers I watch is North America, but I heard the South America challengers was really good. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I was just about to talk about Envy. So if they ascend, who are they gonna like? Who do you think would put in the roster, right? Like, would they pick up Demon One? Because I mean, he's still up for grabs, I guess you could say. Like, he needs a team. Uh, he was looking good in Pro City. I haven't talked about that yet, but he was looking really good in Pro City. He's just been looking good in comp and all that other stuff. So he's definitely proven himself to be a really good player. It's just NRG didn't really set him up for success. I'm not gonna lie. Like you gotta build your roster around those type of people. They didn't really do that. So and then Lev didn't do that either. Lev certainly did not do that. So that's why they got absolutely destroyed. But reached my reached all my goals about what I wanted to talk to today. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Next video will probably come out around maybe. I mean, it could come out tomorrow. I can talk about more challenger stuff, but just comment down below thoughts on this video. Thoughts on my tier list that I made. My updated changes to it. Other things you'd like to see me cover, because I tried to cover some more things that I've seen people covering too, like the Twitter stuff. Demon One. I know people talk about him a lot because I mean, obviously, he was the greatest at one point, but I've seen other people talk about tier 2, just other things. Just comment down below, other things you'd like to see me talk about, other things you'd like to see me cover, but that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, make sure to like, subscribe, I guess a goal, trying to reach 100 before the end of the year, I guess. I think we're at like 6 subs now or something, but, thank you guys for the support on the last video. See you guys next time.